so excited to show you guys the second part of our mini witch cauldrons cake. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And as you guys can see, we have our cupcakes lined that have already been cooled. And then we have our mini witch cauldrons. How cute. We also have our sprinkles and our ingredients for our icing. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, so first you are going to heat up 1/2 of butter, of unsalted butter, in your microwave for 15 seconds.
And you just want to microwave your butter until it is softened, not all the way melted.
Now we have our salted butter softened. We are going to add
Now we're gonna add that into our
mixer. So Maya's gonna unwrap it and then add it into our bowl.
Nice and smooth. Now we're going to add in our cream cheese into the mixing bowl.
Nice. Oh.
Alright, so now that we've added our cream cheese and our softened butter, we're gonna add 3 3/4 cups of powdered sugar.
And I'm just gonna add the whole thing.
Alright, so now after adding in our powdered sugar, we're gonna go ahead and add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
And Maya's gonna add that into our mixing. Okay.
That's okay. Okay, so thank you, Macy. My lifesaver. Okay, so now that we've added in our vanilla, we're gonna go ahead and take this and we're gonna mix it.
And we're gonna put it on stir again because we don't want our powdered sugar to go all over the place and get everything messy because we don't want our cupcakes to be nasty when we try them. And so, yeah, we're gonna start putting it on stir. And if our camera would come up closely and see. So a little powdered sugar came out when I put it on stir because of how much powdered sugar, but it's not a lot of I turned it up to 2 to get it a little bit like, thank you, Maya. So as you can tell, it's turning into icing, but it's not there quite yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this off. This is what we have so far. And so I'm just gonna scoop it down like this.
Do you need help?
So that we can mix the bottom since it didn't get all of the powdered sugar at the bottom. And I'm just gonna mix this. I'm gonna take the bowl off and start to mix it. Well, Maya is because I don't have shredded. Ooh. And yes, your icing will turn out really thick. But at the end, it will turn out really smooth.
So if you guys were wondering, at the bottom of our bowl, the reason that we have to mix it is because we still have a bunch of just powdered sugar at the bottom of the bowl.
Also, a baking tip. When you take your cupcakes out of the oven, don't automatically put the icing on it. Otherwise, the icing will melt because of how hot the cupcake is. So you want to put the cupcake into your freezer for about 5 minutes like not icing on the milk. Okay, now it's time to put it back on the mixer. Putting it on 4 so it can get a little bit. As you can see, it doesn't look the same as what it did when Maya was mixing it. It actually looks a lot smoother. Mix that for a while. Now, flop. It looks smoother. It's still a little thick, but it's still smooth. Okay. Like we could get the icing off a little easier. Now Maya's mixing it again.
Alright, and then I think we should be good. So now we're gonna go ahead and
Okay, so now that we have our icing, she's just gonna mix it a little bit more.
but we're at the right consistency that we need, but we want to make sure all of our ingredients
are mixed together.
Correct. Stir it to 4.
Actually not bad, it's really smooth.
Alright guys, so now that we're, oh wait, can you unlock it? Thank you. Alright guys, so now that our icing is fully mixed together, we're gonna now add in our green food coloring, and you only need 1 drop just for now.
Okay, so Maya's gonna add that 1 drop, and now we're gonna put it onto 2. It doesn't matter where you put it on, as long as you don't put it like to go past 6, that's fine. It's because it's no powdered sugar or anything that will blow out of your mixer. As you can see, we have already a really nice green. Like,
oh, that looks so good.
Like, cool. So, yeah. I actually like the color. It's really pretty. Okay, so now that our icing is mixed, we're going to take our spoon, and then I'm going to just take the green off of this part, and then I'm going to take the bowl off for Maya, so like she doesn't drop the spoon inside the mixer, and then this doesn't get in her way. So I'm just going to take this out. Just keep mixing. Get that. Almost there. And as you can see, our green is not too dark. No. And as you can see that our green is not too dark, it's the perfect green. So when you're doing this, So when you're doing it, just add 1 drop of food coloring. Not 2 or 3, just 1, because you don't want it as a really dark green. No. You don't want it a really dark green. So that's why we only added 1 drop. So now we're going to get our piping bags. Me and Maya both have glass cups, and we put our piping bags in our glass cup like this. So it will be easier to put our icing in it. So I'm gonna go first. I'm just gonna put my icing in there. Not too much, but enough. A little bit more. So Maya still has some for her. And now while Maya's doing that, I'm just pushing down the icing like this so it can get to the tip so then we can start piping. And it's easier to get the icing down. It's okay if some icing is right here. It doesn't matter as long as you have the icing that you really need. So while Maya's doing that, I'm gonna get my cupcakes. And here are the 2 cupcakes that we're gonna put in our cauldrons. So we are going to unwrap our cupcake like this. You can keep it on a plate or you can keep it in the wrapper. It doesn't matter as long as it's not on the table because you don't know what germs are on the table and so you don't want it to get into your cupcake. So you take the cupcake and you crumble it up like this in the wrapper or on a plate and you put it in your cauldron. So we put 1 layer of cake in our cauldron. Now we take icing for our 2nd layer. So you're just gonna pipe some icing into your cauldron. As you see, just doing that. And then I'm gonna give it to Maya. And then you're gonna take another layer of cake. Just 2 layers of cake. You can put all the cake inside. That's what I'm gonna do. Now you're gonna take your icing again and you're just gonna decorate it at the top and you can add sprinkles. If you would like, you can add sprinkles. If you don't wanna add sprinkles, that's okay. But you can put the icing on top. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Maya. And then I'm gonna get me some sprinkles and I'm gonna put them onto mine. I have these Halloween sprinkles and I'm just gonna put them in here. I'm not gonna use any of the little balls. I'm just doing the little sprinkles. So here's mine. That's my cauldron. It's like a little potion. So that's why we used green. And so it looks like a witch potion that she uses to cast a spell. And that's mine. And then Maya's doing hers. So I'm gonna start my other one while Maya's doing that one. And Maya thought of a good idea by letting the icing go outside of her cauldron so it can look like the potion spilling.
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you. So I'm gonna put some more icing in the piping bag because I ran out. So I have my piping bag here. And so I'm just gonna take some more icing. And if you run out of icing.
Okay guys, so now I'm gonna add sprinkles into mine. And to make it actually look like a witch's potions, in the sprinkle mix we have little eyes. So I'm gonna put the little eyes in between the This is so cute to me. It's like a little monster. This is so cute. I literally love this.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, guys, so here is what my little witch's cauldron looks like. Absolutely love this. Okay, hold on. Alright, let me go ahead into my what?
So I thought of the idea of doing a little monster ink monster. That's why my icing is kind of overflowed. But it has a 3-eye. It's a 3-eye monster. And I don't know what to call him yet, but I really like him. And he's really cute.
Alright guys, before I do my next cauldron, I'm just going to go ahead and ice my cupcake.
And now I'll ice my cupcake. So I'm gonna add a little bit more icing.
These are so cute.
They are.
Alright guys, so this is our final product of all of our little cauldrons
And our
cupcakes that we piped. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. I literally love these. They're so cute. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as me and Macy did. Have a happy Halloween. And make sure you guys take pictures and tag us because we would love to see your beautiful creations. Bye.